this stage. John Lowe, 58, but completely unfazed by playing anyone. He's a 7-4 on favourite to win today, but an indication of the way times have moved on is that Lowe 100-1 to win outright here in Blackpool. Keith Deller, 250-1 triumph in Blackpool this week. And I think it's fair to say that this is the match the majority of these darts fans have come to see this afternoon. Two legends of the game, John Lowe and Keith Deller. They need no introduction, but here it is regardless from Phil Jones.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now come to the third match of the afternoon on the second day of the Stan James World Matchplay Darts Championships, introducing a match of legends. Please would you welcome former world champion Keith Deller and the legend of darts, Mr. John Lowe!
Their names, of course, both written large in the darting history books, John Lowe and Keith Deller. In fact, this is a match of three old boys and one new boys. Lowe and Deller at the hockey, in the commentary box, Sid Waddell, and alongside him this afternoon, a big welcome to the Sky Sports Darts commentary team with Stuart Pike.
Thank you, Jeff. Well, it may be the Winter Gardens, but the heat will be on this afternoon. We've already seen it as Alex Roy beat Kevin Pater in an epic, and John Lowe aiming to hit the heights, while Deller desperate to prove he's the fella.
Absolutely. Welcome, Stuart, to Home on the Range. A classic, as Jeff has suggested, could be on the cards, because they are both lovely fighters. Deller as eager as ever to recapture the great days when he was British Professional Championship, as well as the World Champion, recently featured in the Sunday Times. And Lowe, credit to the game at the age of 58, a world champ in 3 separate decades.
58 last week, John Lowe, and as I met him in the practice room just behind us, he said, just one thing I want you to say, I was 45 last week.
Well, and I think he got his parking spot this morning. He gave you it. I think the invoice will be in the purse for 25 quid. Gives now away Lowe as we start the game here. Chock-a-block. Agree with Jeff. I think most of the crowd in today wanted to see this one. Reel back the years. They fought it out when Leighton Rees, the late Leighton Rees, was great. They fought it out when Joggy was in his pomp, and when Evans bestrode the hockey like a Welsh dragon. This one is dripping with talent.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. The first leg, John.
Off we go. Old Stoneface himself to kick us off in this first round game of the 10th World Matchplay.
10 legs, you're the winner. Lovely adjustment straight away by Lowe. Magic.
140.
Absolutely terrific start. Full of confidence, John Lowe. And why shouldn't he be? The fans love him. He's got no hair, but they don't care. They love it.
Johnny Lowe. Well, they'll be singing anyway, win or lose. Well, actually, Stuart has joined us in Ireland a couple of times, reporter for Sky Sports News. Great singer, sings The Fields of Athenry and Danny Boy. Will it be the lament or the happy song here? We shall see in the next 45 minutes to an hour. Deller to the hockey with these short little darts that he rarely sharpens, but he covers up in more chalk than Dorset's made of.
It seems their styles just haven't changed. All those years ago, when you first started watching them, said their styles are identical. And case study in point, I would say that more Lowe's style to be copied. And Keith
100.
Lowe with his incredible rock-solid stance. So keep your eyes, Deller. Never quite like this jerk, Stuart. That jerk simultaneous with release.
140.
Under pressure, that cost him vital millimetres. Good last dart from Della. Bit of pressure on John Lowe.
Finding the perfect bit of the bed. Oh, superb! Superb. Eat your heart out. Hypotenuse. These are angles! Amazing darts by Lowe. Finding perfectly the centre of his target so far.
Della needs a ton 40.
And John Lowe to start with a 13 darter and an average of 116. What were you saying about the old days? These are Lowe's good new days. Magic start. Johnny Lowe, 116 average, 13 darter. Doing it for the senior citizens.
Game on.
Perhaps they should start calling him One Dart Lowe. Terrific stuff. Great start there from John Lowe. And already Keith Della just seems to be calling it again. You've mentioned it, that third dart, the concentration. He's got to keep the concentration.
See, there's no Phil Taylor and Dennis Smith. Crunch the chin into the top of the shoulder. Hence making a sort of platform for the arm to straighten. Della's got this funny synchronised movement.
Only 30. Only 30 from Lowe. Important leg this for Della. Doesn't want to lose his throw.
Lovely second dart.
100.
Teddy Williams, most experienced man on the world stage.
And Lowe has the Indian sign over Keith Della here at the World Matchplay. He's beaten him on all 3 occasions they've played in PDC major tournaments.
100.
And Della hoping that his luck is in today, because when it comes to the big stage, when it's come to the television games, it's Lowe who's trying for hat-trick of victories.
140.
So, World Matchplay Championships in this unique ambience here at Blackpool, the Winter Gardens. Lowe loses style twice there.
These require 161.
He'd fancy this. Some money at stake perhaps if he can nail this one.
47.
Come on. Right, Lowe got to punch big hole in this. Needs at least 240 here. He's giving it on the 60. Having a lot of trouble with the line after that brilliant first leg there.
Well, by Lowe's standards, I think you can say that was darting dross, the equivalent of your bag of nails, Sid.
Absolutely. Treble 18's coming in. 60 now.
58.
Well, Lowe, he's got to get at least 140 here. Got to put a big dent in this, put some pressure on Keith Della. But Della a big favourite to level it up at 1 apiece.
Lovely second dart.
100.
Lost the legs a little hard, that one.
These require 56.
16 tops for a level game. On the wire, but he could use that barrel. Did beautifully. Perfect deflection shot by Della. Make it level.
Good response from Della. Needed to. You can see his face there, the concentration.
Game on.
Good dart. Good use of the barrel. It's 1 apiece.
The elderly lips in a grimace of concentration by Lowe.
85.
The immaculate stance of Della. Foot locked to that hockey. Parallel.
140.
We're all wondering if Lowe, with that absolute perfect stance, if Lowe can match what he did last year. A fantastic run from John Lowe, all the way through to the semi-finals when he lost an epic to Phil Taylor. He thought he should have won that, could have won it.
Absolutely. Commentated on him nearly
60
years now. I was there when he beat Leighton Reese. Second Embassy final. Credit to the game. Which one? Great Barry Tromlow taught him this immaculate. In fact, there was an eye lotion people wanted to sponsor him because he never runs.
Well, Della hoping now to get a break in this third leg. The opening 2 legs, both with the throw.
60.
Losing his range, Della.
Della averaging 91 to lose 84. And looking like a Jackson Pollock pin in the area around the 60. A choke off Della's barrels.
60.
He's going to need both barrels, not to see all 3. To kangaroo here. But again, that out of sync jerk I've never liked.
At one stage as well, it's right, isn't it, that Della's darts and the chalk, it used to bother the other players. They used to get really angry, really annoyed about it, but I guess they're so used to it now.
Well, if you're good, it gives extra spots to the rear man. If you're good. It looks like a dusted muffin. Well, looking like a stud muffin, my mate Jamie Harvey there.
Already safely through, of course, to the second round.
Absolutely. Clear full of power. Taylor. Tomorrow.
January fly 136.
Chance for Lowe. Needs the treble.
Options here for Della. Doesn't have to do a 10 double 16, but probably will.
To steal the throw.
Mistake, but 218 to get him out of it. Again, will he try that barrel flick? Tried it. Too heavy.
Missed opportunity for Keith Della. Now John Lowe. 2 darts. They can finish here. Treble 20 with the first one. Went for 12s. 14 bull. 14 bull, perhaps the option now for Lowe. Bullseye. Bullseye to hold his throw.
There was a time he'd do 101 with 2 bulls.
51.
Well, Keith Della knows he really does have to get this. 3 darts at double 9. He only needed 1.